Hey guys, Diane here, and today I'm going to be giving you my fall TBR. These are just some books I'm excited to get to through August and September. I'll be doing a separate TBR for all my Halloween reads, my Halloween TBR, so stick around and we'll get to it. Okay, so for my first book, I have The Silent Companion by Laura Purcell, and I actually have a cover, so this is the cover. Let me open it. So I really like the cover. That's probably one of my favorite things about this book. But this is about a woman, and she is newly married, newly widowed. She's pregnant, and she is now at her late husband's estate. And he's died, and so she's feeling alone. She only has his like weird cousin for company, and she's just feeling really, kind of by herself. And one day she stumbles upon this wooden doll that looks oddly enough like her. There's also a diary there, and so she's kind of stumbling upon also the history of the house and all the people around it and in it. So this sounded like a really fun kind of gothic tale. It's even the name, what is it, The Silent Companion. So I'm super excited about that, as you can tell, because I obviously know the name of it. And then we have Montague's Carnival of Delights and Terror by Jamie Stewart. And this is just kind of a fun fall read. I'm not expecting too much out of this. It's kind of described as like a 70s, 80s like slasher book. But those are always fun. You need a little bit of, nostalgia to get you going. So this is about a young kid. He's looking for a job, and he stumbles upon this carnival, and it just goes from, crazy. Apparently, I don't know a whole lot about this book just because I like to go in a little blind, and I'm assuming this is probably, you're going to get what what it sounds like is, like a slasher book. So I'm excited to read that, see how that turns out. And then we have The Lunch Ling by J. Alexander. And this is a novella. This is like 84 pages, but I don't know, I just kind of came across this. I thought it was kind of a funny synopsis, but it's about this kid. He just won't eat. His parents cannot get him to eat anything, so they're like at the end of their rope, what do we do? And so they have this brilliant idea to get a creepy little puppet to get him to eat. So what could go wrong there? The puppet's possessed and tries to kill him, so it just goes from there. But I thought that sounded kind of like a funny, just to kind of get you into like from the fall to Halloween. So, I'm definitely going to read that one. It's only 84 pages, so we'll see. And then I have Just Like Mother by Anne Heltzel. And this is actually coming from my summer TBR, because my summer TBR was a TB no. It didn't happen. It just, I don't know what I thought I was going to have time to do this summer, but a lot of reading was not it. I was visiting my family for a while, and my kids are home all the time, so I didn't get a lot of reading done. But Just Like Mother, it's about two women, they're cousins, and they have come out of a cult, and it's about their lives now and how they're dealing with it, but it's also kind of what it sounded like, is kind of bringing them back home. So maybe I'll get to that. I don't know. But I want to, because the cover's really cool, and I really do want to read it because I do like cults, like I've said before. And then we have The Farm by Scott Nicholson, and this is a book about a woman and her teenage daughter. She just got married. The mom just got married, so they're moving out to be with her husband out to the Blue Ridge Mountains, a town called Solemn. Okay, so it's a town called Solemn, and so she moves out there, and soon she finds out that his family's a little weird. They're a little odd. They're really secluded. There's just like black magic or some weird stuff going on out there. So this sounds like a fun read. I like the seclusion of the mountains. I like reads like that. So this sounds like, and the cover is really cool. And it sounds like, I like books that are like in the Blue Ridge Mountains and around that area, because that's where I'm from. Or that's where I live now. It's not where I'm from, but this is where I live now. And then we also have The Croning by Laird Barron, and this, I'm so excited. I feel like I'm going to read this. Probably, I'm going to start this relatively soon because I'm so excited. And this is a cosmic horror, and as many of you may know, I love that genre. And this is about an elderly man. Even the synopsis is kind of vague. I don't even know really what it says. So it's about an elderly man and his wife, and they have adult twins, and they are, he's it kind of sounds like he's living on the edge between like two worlds, and he's about to find out, some big, life-altering secret. So that sounds kind of cool. I'm super excited about. I'm probably most excited about that one because it is cosmic horror. And then we have Birdman by Mo Hayder, and I cheated just a tiny bit, but that's okay because I'm already reading Birdman, so I'm actually doing pretty good at this TBR list. So Birdman, this is about a serial killer, and this is actually, I think there's like 7 or 8 books in this series, but this is by Mo Hayder. She's one of my favorite authors. She wrote The Devil of Nanking, and that's like one of my favorite books. So this is about a serial killer. They're trying to figure out who he is, but you're getting the serial killer's point of view, and you're also getting the detective's point of view. So that's kind of cool. I like to kind of see both sides and see like how they're going to catch them and stuff like that. So this is really good. It's pretty fast paced. I think I'm about halfway through it right now. And then we also have The Children on the Hill by Jennifer McMahon, and I'm actually also reading that right now as well. And this is about 2 kids, and they are kind of have like a unique setup. They're living with their grandma, and she is a psychiatrist, and she runs a mental hospital. So they kind of live on the grounds of the mental hospital because they have the hospital and then they have their house like across the way, which sounds like a terrible idea. But anyways, they kind of made it work. So fast forward, they're grown. She's now kind of like a monster hunter. She has she has kind of like a podcast where she's going and she's looking for Alligator Man, and I don't know if she's actually looking for him, but and she's looking for like Bigfoot and stuff like that. So that's really kind of cool. I love like creature features, and honestly, it's just between us, but honestly, I swear I heard some creature the other night. It woke me out of dead sleep. I thought it was maybe one of my dogs, but I've never heard anything make that sound. So like something's hunting me. But anyway, so this book is really good. It's let's see, how far am I? Okay, well, I'm not that far. I'm gonna say a fourth of the way through. But this book is really good. I really like Jennifer McMahon McMahon. She wrote the Winter, what was it? The Winter Kind. The Winter People. And I really like that book too. I have it. I don't really remember exactly what it's about. It's been a while, but I do remember really liking it. And I like this one. It's a really easy read. I feel like it's just easy, it flows really well, and I like her characters. So this is a really good one. So after this one, I think honestly I'm going to start The Croning because I'm so excited about that book. So but yeah, so that's my fall TBR. So just let me know in the comments if, you find any of those books interesting. If you want to read along with me, that'd be cool. So yeah, so click that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.